doesn't quite. Oh, flashed in, tried to get the stun down. Oh, they're going to turn around and go straight for him. Sona's ulti does go down. Nunu tries to pop his ulti immediately after. Althor is incredibly low. Althor does go down. Nif goes down as well. Kevin managed to get the kill on Althor. Sleazy's also going to go down. Surely he's got no hit points. Malzahar putting the ulti onto Nunu. Misfortune just about trying to get the kill. Misfortune's surely going to go down. Yes, he will. Kevin gets that kill, and that worked out supremely well for game there. Oh, and he's just going to keep rolling on to Farfane. Farfane needs to be a little bit wary. I think he's a little bit unsure of Candy's damage. He's going to surely gamble in, get another hit. One more roll. Is it going to be enough? I don't think he's going to be able. He's going to tower dive. He's going to get the kill and just about survive. The minions are going to do a fair bit of damage to him, but there's no one else anywhere near to deal with it. So Candy gets the kill. So 4 for 1, I believe, there was the final exchange, which has brought a game straight back into this. 7-6 now the score. Meanwhile, Wicked was just farming at the top, quite happy, chilling. So he's pushed that lane quite heavily. It took, well, there's only 500 damage off it. It didn't really push the lane. So Dragon and a lot of kills going to game. So that has swung the advantage back to normal.
Yeah, and I can just imagine Wicked like, seriously, guys, what was that?
Yeah.
What just happened while I'm chilling on my lane? But yeah, it was really nice from game. Just the kind of, oh, look, we're playing really passive and we're running away. Oh, no, we're not. We're in your face and you're all dying really fast. It was really, really nicely done by game from my point of view. And, of course, it brings the kill scores back to 7-6. So, you know, looking even there, of course, the one tower that has fell down on this bottom lane. So they're going to have to be a little bit careful there. As we know, Vayne now up to a 2-2-3 scoreline. And what are we going to see now? Okay, red buff is going. Yeah, we'll see Malzahar pushing a little bit more aggressively. Of course, Wicked is now 3 levels above. And just constantly trying to get him out. There goes the ulti onto Rake, and surely he's going to go down. Yeah, absolutely nuked within split second there. And nicely done by SK. That is how you gank.
Yeah, 2 ultis used, though, so, you know, fair play. It had to happen, but, you know, and they're not going to stay and push the lane. They are going to come back because Vega has going to take the mid turret. Yeah, it's just come straight down to it. So, you know, I'd personally take a turret for a gank. That's quite happy. And he needs to get straight up top to cover off because Warrior's going to put quite a bit of damage on towards that turret in the next creep wave, which is why he is heading straight there. Asana, they have 3-man down the bottom. Are they going to continue pushing? Sleaze is just on his own. Misfortune's going to come and support it. So 8-6 the score. And, yeah, like I mentioned, he's going to get straight in. He's going to do a bit of damage onto Wicked. Wicked's just like, oh, okay. Okay, I'll back off. That's okay. He's fine. Misfortune has managed to pop the ulti. Ramos goes straight in. That's not going to work. Abort, abort, abort. Run straight out. Nif getting damaged. Xylo tried to spin in, but it did not happen. And they got out there just in time because Annie was coming around the side, which is Althor. Meanwhile, Nunu is taking the red, and Vega now pushing the top lane, actually. Warwick had backed away. He's been bought, so I'll have a look at what he's bought in a moment. But Vega's now going to get a bit of damage on towards that turret. Vega nearly completed his Rabadon's death cap. Nunu just coming around the side. That ward is going to show him up, and he's going to back straight out. Malzahar now finally getting a bit of farm on. He's only been able to build a catalyst and boots coming out of lane phase against Warwick. He really has been zoned out, farmed completely.
Yeah.
So, you know, very well played by him. And again, Candy, that kill that he got on Nunu has actually helped him quite a bit. So he's completed the wit's end now. He's got the farm back, and he was pushing like crazy with Caitlyn in the last game we saw, obviously with against Ashe, but he's still doing the same again at the bottom. So they need to permanently keep someone down the bottom here because he just keeps returning to that lane. But Warwick at the moment has a free run on top. Not quite.
Oh, just taking a bit of tower damage there. Yeah, Kevin's going to come back and, well, Wicked's not going to probably risk going in too aggressive on that one. Obviously, plenty of AP now on Kevin. Is 256, as you mentioned. The Rabadon is almost finished. And I can hear a Rammus, yeah, over in middle. I was looking at bottom lane and thinking, why can I hear Rammus but not see him? We're obviously got your game sounds. Confused me there for a second. And lots of pings going down on this bottom lane, and we see Sleazy get himself in there.
Not really seen him too much in this game, but he's farming. So, look at that. It's just done a swipe onto Kevin there. Kevin's going to Just back away, and Wicked not being used. He's going to get a ulti straight in. He's going to take him down. He manages to dive, tower nicely. Rammus is going to come round, and Wicked's really might just turn around and take him on. Yes, he will do. Yeah. He's just thinking, well, you know, I'm not going to do too much. So he's going to get suppressed. That's going to be surely Wicked going down. No, it's not. He's just not got enough ability because Rake hasn't been able to farm enough. So that ability, the suppress, not really doing a fat lot. And he's just been able to walk out of there quite happily with 682 health and carry on farming in the lane. Meanwhile, at the Dragon, going down there, SK are going to pick up that Dragon. Looks like Game were thinking about it, but they're going to have to back out. It is only Sona and Vayne there, so they're not going to be able to take it on. So, you know, Wicked tying up 3 members of Game there with Lanewick, and just showing how good Lanewick really is.
Yeah, and he's, I mean, level 15 right now, and when you look down, there's not really anyone so close to him anymore, in all fairness. I mean, Vega is, what, level 13? He's pretty much the closest that they've got, and he's just done a superb job up this top, and now he's probably happy again because he's got Rake up there. As you mentioned, he's not got all that much ability power or really anything to work with. I mean, he's built his Sorcerer's Shoes now, finally, and we're 22 minutes into the game.
Yeah, so Vayne's just trying to, the target just ran onto Althor. They obviously don't have a turret there. Xylor thought about spinning in there, I think. Meanwhile, they're going to go down the bottom instead. They're going to try and catch Ocelot out. Vayne wants to get Ocelot. That's what she's coming round for. She's going to have a gamble and have a good shot at him. Has popped the ulti, actually. He's going to go straight in for it. He needs to be right next to the turret. Oh, the pin. Tried to pin her against the wall, but the exhaust went on literally the second, and didn't manage to get the pin down. Just knocked her and bounced her off the wall more than anything. So, well, it's not really quite working out. Game did very well coming out of that Dragon fight, but since then, SK have returned to their dominant ways. We have Nunu warding up down at the blue column, and Rake needs to be a little bit wary at the top there. Rake right, not too sure. Tomato, tomato, all that sort of malarkey with the pronunciations. Well, let's just call it Malzahar, shall we? And look at that, just walked straight up and did a swipe on him, and immediately took a lot of health off him. As I mentioned, he's got 4 dead on turret. Oh, managed to get the suppress just by time. Don't think the tower's going to do enough. He's going to get the swipe, and he's just going to walk away because he had that 4-level advantage. Meanwhile, the mid turret does go down. And now, Vayne's going to try and roll in there. Can't quite get the view on him. Hasn't got a ward there. Oh, and lucky Wicked. That's going to be Wicked going down, surely. And that will be Canny. Only the ward, really, that managed to kill him off. They're going to steal blue, and SK, despite losing that 1 kill, have picked up the tower. Oh my word, Xyler, what are you doing? He's going to get caught out. Xyler may well go down here if he's not careful. Oh, Kevin's going to come. It is Ocelot's the target. Sona managed to get the ulti down. Ocelot in a lot of trouble. Does go down finally, and Xyler managed to pop his ulti and taunt him there, which kept him in it. Meanwhile, Vayne's trying to get around there. Annie is just keeping them at bay. Vayne does come rolling around the side there. Think was Xyler? No, Xyler actually lived.
Yeah, he flashed out the back. He led him right into the back of the blue area, and then flashed out the back, and they were like, "Oh, that could be dangerous." But obviously, Sleazy and Farfane managed to get themselves away, but it could have been a lot nastier as well for SK. And right now we have Candy and Kevin, obviously playing as Vayne and Vega, just pushing up onto this top turret, which is just over half HP. Yeah, there's still 3 there from SK though, so they shouldn't be really in any danger of losing that one, but still there are 4 around from Game. They need to be that little bit wary about where they go. Vega has finished his Rabadon's death cap now, and also got himself Sapphire and a Ruby Crystal.
Yeah, so, I mean, we mentioned the farm earlier. 204 minions for Warwick now. Built himself up a Hex Drinker there, I believe it is. Yes, it is. Got himself a Hex Drinker, so really going to be doing quite a lot of damage as well as being fairly tanky. They're going to push on towards the tower here. They're going for Alpha. Alpha was the target. Managed to pop the ulti on him. Didn't quite manage to finish him off, though. He is very low on health. Surely they're going to finish him off. Warwick does come up there. Oh, they managed to punt Candy in towards the tower. Candy's going to try and roll out there. Don't think he's going to quite get away with it. Farfan very low on health as well, though. Alpha and Farfan both right out the back there. Wicked still going to cause as many problems as he can. Doesn't quite manage to land the stun. Does manage to get on Sleazy. Going to go onto Nif, trying to put as much damage on him. He will take Nif down. And look at him, he's just like tanking like a boss. He just can't touch him. Rake's going to have to get the hell out of it. And there's Zygzor's trying to save him. Kevin Duscum just strolling on down. Needs to catch the stun aim. Yes, he will. Don't think they're going to have enough damage to finish him off. He could get all three. And they need to be so wary. Look at that. He just life steals and gets half his health